Yeah, cheers. It's probably good I didn't record this. I was just ranting on about, some stuff. And you always have to consider what you say on certain platforms. But I didn't say anything bad, really. I was just ranting on about the healthcare system. And sometimes it's just nice, So even if I didn't record it, I thought I did, and that helped me to get it out of my system. Because sometimes I'm just complaining about stuff. Because that's what everybody's doing, right? Everybody's just complaining about everything. So what do I care? Freedom of speech. What do I care if I cannot say my honest opinion on certain topics on here? What do I care? I have my opinion. I have very firm beliefs. And when it comes down to it, I'm just gonna say no. That's all there is to it. And I think I'm kind of out of balance. And maybe one reason I'm really angry is because, I have smoked cannabis and tobacco and mixture and, I'm doing I have a very extreme lifestyle. Not in terms of drugs or anything, but just the way I think. Because I've always thought in extremes. I've always been drawn into the extreme, which means, to think extremely good or extremely bad. And the challenge for me was to accept that I'm like this and to find my middle, to say, all right, when I am judging something as extremely bad, then maybe I have to judge it for just a while as extremely good. And once I'm done with this, I may then settle on, it's all right, whatever this is. Whatever this is, my existence. Because when I went to the Boulder Hall today, I certainly didn't want to go. And now I'm in this place of smugness. See? I told you you would like it afterwards. Yeah, fuck it. But maybe I just wanted to hate it for no reason whatsoever. Maybe I just wanted to hate it because maybe I just want my life to be shit. Because there are things that I'm missing, right? I don't have the money that I would like to have. I don't have the sex that I would like to have. I don't have, whatever. That's basically, first world, state of the art. I pass my time with this. I can sit around and mope because there's nothing else to do. I mean, industrialization is done. The next step is probably going into cyberpunk, going into cyberpunk, literally. Turn this thing into cyberpunk. And then have chips and weaponry direct you in your arms, and maybe they're doing that already, right? It's possible. It's really possible, but until then, I have to deal with it. And everything stinks. And it already stinks. I mean, this is terrible for any person. It's really disgusting what this is. I mean, I'm talking about the noise that the cars produce. The fact that I have to go to a large corporation shop and then buy potatoes instead of farming my own. I think it's disgusting. And I really mean that. It's disgusting to me, but I have to find ways to deal with this shit show that other people want to maintain. I have no interest to maintain this. If it were up to me, whatever society is, can kiss my ass. I'm not saying that, but it's to me, the best way to live would be in a bloody hut in the forest with my, fully bosomed wife and, proper self-made clothes and, my own flock of animals and my own self-produced cheese But the truth is, there's nothing. You know, I'm so... You know, my abilities to do anything at all are completely limited because I'm not like... You know, I can't just go into the forest and live freely. Because somebody's gonna come and say, you're not supposed to be here. Because this is not your land. So yeah, sure, in that sense, I need money. Even if I want to abandon everything. Maybe go to Canada and just say, fuck it all, you know. Even there, you know, they're cutting down all the trees. So, why do you think I'm creating all of this content? I'm creating it because there are people who think a little bit like me, who say, you know, let's build something for ourselves. You know, whatever that means, whenever that's going to happen. I have no idea. All I know is that for me specifically, things needed to change. And I came to a point where I said, I don't even give a fuck anymore if there's a woman in that life. All I want is, I don't want this anymore. I'm just so sick of working for people that are in a bad mood and working with people that are in a bad mood. And everybody's just trying to be on top and better than the rest. You know, you go bouldering and then people just, you know, try to outdo themselves because they want to be like super good at bouldering. Why can't you just mediocre, man? Or, you know, just do it, but why don't you have to take a piss on me? You know? I mean, of course, you know, why am I letting them do that? You know, it's their own problem because, you know, if I'm okay with myself, they cannot piss on me, which means they're gonna piss on themselves. Which the best thing to do, just avoid spending time with people that are prone to judging you, or that want to, or try to judge you. And until then, I'm walking here on the streets and I'm inhaling disgusting air. Really disgusting air. And, you know, it makes me so sad to see how shit this system is that has been created by the people that came before us, because they thought something needs to change. We need to grow. Yeah, that's the ego. But to me, the ego doesn't exist. You know, it's just like losing it. Yeah, and then taking a car and putting shit into it and then making it run around and then toxify the earth, and then to even have the cheek to praise it and say, oh, we're doing very good. Oh yeah? You know, when I was still walking in the forest, you know, paying attention so that I don't die by getting killed by a jaguar, I think I would have been much happier, because there was no sound like this. Shh, shh. It was just like birds twittering. You know, there was thunderstorms, but nothing like this. Bum, bum. Disgusting. I mean, I can smell it, the stench of science. You know, science is trying to act like they understood life. They don't get shit, I'm telling you. You know, I've been in